Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Dark Knights of Steel, Allwinter #1. This is a new book from DC Comics. Let's talk about the creative team. So obviously this is based off of the Tom Taylor Dark Knights of Steel story in the world. This is part of DC's new Elseworlds stories. Chapter 1, The DEATHSTROKE, written by Jay Kristoff with art and cover by Tirso, Wes Abbott, and letters. We'll have a plethora of covers you can check out at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. In this issue, the Elseworlds relaunch continued with a bone-chilling Dark Knights of Steel chapter starring Deathstroke. The snow falls, thick, blood runs black, and color itself is only a distant memory. The legendary assassin Deathstroke stalks a frozen wasteland, killing for coin among a nation of ever-warring jarls. But when our murder for hire finds himself cast in the role of reluctant guardian, will he fight to end the icy curse destroying his land, or be consumed by his sins and his own dark past? The red-hot Dark Knights of Steel epic expands into a bone-chilling new territories with new surprises in store. This whole story spins out of the Dark Knights of Steel. So if you're not familiar with that, you don't really need that knowledge going into this. Just remember that this is an Elseworlds story. The premise of the Dark Knights of Steel is that we have a lot of the events that occur in the normal DC universe, but they are now in this medieval setting. That's really it. That's really kind of the pitch, which is really good. There's a lot of fun stuff that Tom Taylor was able to kind of bring into that world. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I believe it's 12 issues, and then there's a few one-shots and you can read. But this one is beautifully, it's a beautifully bone-chilling story for sure. I love that the majority of the issue is in black and white for very specific purposes. You get to see a lot of characters also repurposed for this story. Obviously, the main one being Deathstroke. So I think one of the fun things about this as a DC fan is going into this world and like seeing different kind of characters that I'm familiar with pop up in this new setting, and just seeing how these creators are adapting them. So I really enjoy this. This is a great story. It's violent, it's gory, but it's also got this emotional weight behind it. I think Deathstroke is a very interesting character because he works both as a hero or an anti-hero and then as a villain. So that's interesting to follow along here as well. Let's talk about the art. I'm not familiar with the artist, but it's beautiful stuff. Just magnificent. I love here the cadence of the battle, the castle in the background, and just all the action happening up front. Beautiful double spread page here, and then we get into here. And like I mentioned, I really appreciate the black and white as well. I think it's really fun. It brings just a little bit of gravitas to the story, and we're introduced to this version of Deathstroke. So Slade Wilson, you may know him from many different things, but here you can see his prowess, his how he is the Deathstroke. Like there's a reason why he is this mercenary for hire, and it looks like the Conquerors here are the ones with the most coin at the moment. So yeah, this was a really cool introduction to this world. I'm already a big fan of the Dark Knights of Steel stuff, but this story has some twists and turns that are really fun. You get to see some cool characters, and I also can't wait to see what else we explore. Also, just the aesthetic of it, like it really feels very much in that medieval setting. So really enjoy this. Highly recommend it. So if you're diving into Elseworlds and you want to check out a new book, make sure to check out Dark Knights of Steel, Allwinter #1. And if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.